Hey Cozykins! Welcome back to my channel and welcome on in if you're new. Hi, my name is Lani and welcome to Cozy Cove. I bet you're wondering what to expect if you choose the brewer profession in Luma Island, right? Do you want to be the best brewmaster this island has to offer? Well, today we're going to take a deep dive into this profession so you can see what kinds of things you'll be doing in the beginning of this profession as a novice brewmaster. This way you can decide if this is the right choice for you. So let's get started. So there are 7 professions that you can choose from, but today we're going to focus on the brewer profession. It has a 1-star difficulty. Once you select it, your quest has started to become a novice brewer. Now your first profession is free in the game, but after that, every new profession you choose will cost you. But don't worry, you will earn these coins during the game. First order of business, you're going to need to talk to Bill, the owner of the local bar in town. Once you talk to him, you will start the dialogue where Bill is excited that you have decided to embark on a wonderful journey of good vibes in a bottle. Then he will give you a series of requests to make. And once you've mastered that, you will need to make his final request for some homemade orange tonic. Yum, 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 yum. This will be his last request for you as a novice brewer. You will need to then buy 10 wheat seeds at the farm store on the outskirts of town. Next, you will have to plant the seeds, wait for them to grow, and then harvest them. Next, you will have to brew Northman's juice in a farm cast. To do this, you will need wheat, some farm color, and a glass bottle, both of which you will need to craft from gathering resources from the farmland. Once you got all the requirements, just go ahead and brew that juice. Once it is done, you will have to sell it to any of the shops in town. And after doing that, you will receive the next quest, which is now to brew a sailor's tonic. For this one, you will now need some grapes, 10 clusters of grapes to be exact, and again some farm color from a farm berry. Don't forget to take care of your grapes and harvest them when they're ready. You can buy the grape seeds from the farm store. And to make the glass bottle, you will need sand to make the glass and then glass to make the bottle. And once you're finished that, your new quest will pop up to make blueberry bliss. And guess what you need to make that? Yep, you guessed it, blueberries. You can buy these from the farm store as well, and note that each new seed item in the farm store will unlock after you've harvested the one that you bought previously. Now, for this recipe, you will also need to find a Luma and hatch it. If you need help with that, I'll be posting a video on that, so be on the lookout. You will need to purchase a Luma incubator from the drawing shop, place it down and build it, and then add the resources you need to complete it. Once you're done, and you found your mystery Luma egg, you will need to craft 1 Luma life, and then hatch your Luma egg. We got a striking Griffin Luma. Just look at him. Nice. Okay, you will also need 2 Luma energy orbs for this recipe as well. To get them, you will need to craft some special Luma food. You will have to feed them and care for them by petting your Luma daily. Now note, you will get 2 Luma energies each day for every Luma you care for. Caring for your Lumas is very important in the game, so don't forget to do it every single day. Let's go ahead and finish that blueberry bliss. It looks delicious. Now that one is done, you will get a quest to craft ambrosia, and you will need to grow some apple trees for this one. So head on into town and buy some apple seeds. And make sure to pay attention because you'll need at least 10 of them. Caring for trees requires several steps. You plant them, you water them, you remove weeds from them, and then you need to add some fertilizer to them as well, just like the grapes. Once they are blossom into yummy apples, you harvest them and put them in that farm cast to brew up the delicious ambrosia. And don't forget to care for your Lumas because you will need 4 Luma energies for this one. Our next one will be a strawberry dream, and this one I'm here for. You will need 10 strawberries and 4 Luma energies, and of course, you will still need a glass bottle and some farm color. Caring for strawberries takes an interesting turn. You gotta kind of watch them a little bit more closely, because if you turn away, they will be covered in hungry, pesky little beetles that can't resist the deliciousness of the juicy strawberries. And you're gonna have to get them. You can either catch them in a net or scare them off. So you might find yourself watching your strawberries like a hawk or a griffin. Ooh, that was tough, and it took all day. I felt that. But now they're popping and they're ready to harvest. And don't forget to take care of Jasper, our handsome little griffin. Gotta feed him and pet him to get our Luma energies. We need 6 of them for this. Okay, we're ready now. Let's craft that strawberry dream. I can imagine this one must taste like strawberry Fanta or Big Shots. Yeah, that's it. Big Shots. Alrighty, we're on our very last one. Time to make the orange tonic. Let's head on over to the farmer's shop and buy some orange seeds. Then we're gonna go ahead and plant them. We're gonna water them. Make sure we look out for weeds. Not to mention, we're gonna have to fertilize them a couple of times. And keep a close eye out. I thought these were actually gonna be a little bit taller than they were, but I guess that makes sense. They're gonna be shorter than apple trees, that's for sure. And they sure are beautiful, aren't they? Make my mouth water. All we need to do now is harvest them and make that orange tonic. Now guys, we need 8 Luma energies for this one. So it's gonna take a little bit, especially if you only have 1 Luma. Once you finish the orange tonic, you're gonna bring it to Bill in town, back at the bar. All right, let's go ahead and give it to Bill. Well, would you look at that, a homemade orange tonic. Let's give it a taste, shall we? Cheers, here's to your first step in the wonderful world of brewing. Well, now that's certainly interesting. What? I can taste the orange and there's a hint of something else. Oh my gosh, hope it's not Beetlejuice. Not quite what I expected, but that's the beauty of brewing. You never know for sure what you're gonna get until you uncork a cask. It's a good first attempt, no doubt about it. There's room for improvement, of course, but that comes with practice, and the important thing is you're on your way. Well, thank you, Bill. I appreciate you. I reckon it's fair to call you a novice brewer by now. Here's a little something for your hard work. Keep at it. And just like that, your quest is complete to becoming a novice brewer, and you get all these wonderful goodies. Now your quest will begin to start as a skilled brewer, so you will need to talk to Bill again in order to continue on at this profession. Unless you'd like to try a new profession, and you can go talk to Herbert at the town hall and purchase a new profession. Well, Cozykins, that's it for today's video. I really hope that you found this video helpful on what to expect in the brewer profession. Do you think you have what it takes to become a master brewer? Or maybe it's not for you? Well, be on the lookout for some more videos on my channel where I'll be diving into other professions in the game. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more Luma Island on the channel. I want to thank again to the devs for giving me early access to the game so I can share it with you guys. I am really having fun with it, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next live stream or in the next video. Bye guys!